Hey everyone, Sound84 here with another Siege review. In this review, we'll be looking at Hound. He is a deluxe class from the new Siege line, of course. I just said that, so I'll just reiterate myself. Repeat yourself. Kitten Keller. He is a excellent figure. One of the, I see, best looking hounds since the, was it Classics? Universe? I can't remember which line. I think it's Universe. But we'll just do a quick comparison there with that one. And you can see the one here sort of goes for a little bit more of a G1 cartoon look. And this one was more as a good just G1 hound. Just throw everything into a basket and just come out with the best possible hound you could. Now, honestly, I'd still kind of go for the head sculpt on this one. But I do think his mouth is sculpted better than this one. But overall, he's got a more G1 appearance in the chest, whereas his is more of an updated redesign. They're both excellent versions of Hound. You couldn't go wrong with really either one of these. They're both excellently done. Both have good articulation, well sculpted. You see they stand about the same height. I think this one's slightly taller, but it's really not noticeable at all. And we'll show them off with the one that started it all. G1 Hound. Big difference. Big difference indeed. Now, he comes with his trusty rifle here. If I can get it out of his hand. And this piece here just tabs onto the side. And I do that sometimes when I try to push it in, it's like jump back off, like it does not want to be there. And he also has this piece here, which is just tabbed in up here to give him that sort of G1 look. You can see on my G1 Hound, I am missing all his accessories. So that's how he looks. Overall, this figure is excellent. And has excellent articulation. You can do his shoulders all the way out to there. Elbow bends to there. He's got a bicep swivel. I'm trying to fix it. I'm turning him around here. Even do the transformation, you can actually sort of pop a joint and you can get a little extra movement there. Head does turn. It's hard to get to because of his back piece. There's really no up and down movement, just a slight wiggle. He does have a thigh swivel and he can go all the way around. Thighs, out to there, kick to there, back all the way, hits this backpack. Deep knee bends because that's his transformation. And his swivel is up here at the hip joint. So what you're going to get from that. And he does have deep ankle articulation. So a very well designed and articulated version of Hound. Look at the face sculpt. That sculpt is very nicely done. Still, I think I like the Classics one better, except for the mouth is better on this one. And get a good shot of the back. Does have a slight backpack, but it's nothing big. It does have a tab here that will actually tab into here. It does not hold on my copy. Look, I say that, now it holds. Okay, made a liar out of me. Alright, to transform Hound. First things we're going to do is I'm going to untab his shoulders here and bring them back. Take this back part here, untab that and bring it up. I'm going to take his legs here. This is tabbed in. This is sort of like Titan's Returns cup. The way the legs, both wheels are on the legs, and this will untab and go all the way to the front of the Jeep. Just go ahead and untab this from inside. You see this piece here comes out. Inside and straighten it out. And do the same on the other side. And straighten it out. And legs are ready. We're going to take this backpack. You want to unfold that out all the way. Then you want to pull this up. And then I'll go over. And take his arms. Bicep, swivel it. inside one, then collapse them down. We're not going to do anything else with them. Just put them there so they're out of the way for the rest of the transformation. And then with the legs, well then, you see there's tab here that will go into the slot here. But trust me, it's going to come out when you do this anyway, so I just ended up doing it at the end. But then we're going to fold this all the way up. See how I rotate it up. And it's going to go up and through. There's this big chunk here that will go inside this big gaping hole. And now I'll tab this to the front of the Jeep. And do the same on the other side. Tab that into the front of the Jeep. Now you can tab in the rest of the legs. This piece here, there are these two slots. There are two tabs here. Just push down. Fold the feet in. They will collapse into the Jeep. There are these little tabs on this black piece here. You can see that will go into little slots on his arms. So, and you just tab those in. And you just take his weapons. So you see there is a hole there. There's a peg here. And we'll just peg that on to the back of the vehicle. And all the other little places, just peg in however you wish. Alright, so this is Siege Hound in vehicle mode. And it's a good mix, I would say, of G1 toy and then a Cybertronian Jeep vehicle. It does roll extremely well. I can hit him. Oh, I'm right here. Overall, it is very nice. All the way around. Painted tail lights, always a plus. Everything stores away. He's kind of playing peekaboo down there. And he has little seats that are already sort of molded in. It's not really, I'll say, as much detail as you probably would like. Compare that with the old CHUG version. It also rolls very well. Overall looks, this looks like it's heading more for the cartoon, whereas this one's just a good mix of Hound. Now the CHUG version is slightly longer. And honestly, they feel about the same quality-wise in hand. Honestly, the Siege will give you some better options, especially in robot mode. And we'll compare that with the G1. Now, don't hate on my G1. It is videoed. Very well played with. Rolls extremely well. So does rubber tires. And they're in actually really good condition. Probably the best part of this toy. Everything else is loose and missing. And falling apart. But if I look at this, I think this tried to adhere more to the G1-esque front than this one does. More of an updated version. And you can see what you can do with the weapons. How I have these stored here. You can have that there. I have the little round canister is tabbed in on the back. Like I said, there's plenty of ports on this vehicle where you can tab in the weapons. There's this one, this one, this one. And there's on the side, and another one here in the middle. So you can have that there. You can have this one here. I chose the one big long gun. Do that one. Alright, overall thoughts on this figure. He is an excellent Hound. excellent articulation. You couldn't go wrong with this hound. If you're a hound fan, he is probably a must-have in your collection. If you're happy with the Generations Universe CHUG one, you really don't have to upgrade it. This one they're probably about on par. The only thing really different, of course, is just the overall look of the figure. So this is whichever way you want to go there. This figure is, like I said, really excellent, and it has the playability to go with all the Battle Masters and Weaponizers. How I can store the weapon in the back. Also, I didn't show that this little thing here can tap into the back of the gun, so if you didn't want it sitting on the side, you can just snap it in the back. So overall, it is a good hound, and overall, the Siege line has impressed me and surprised me. I was not very excited for this line, and every figure I've handled has actually, felt worth it. When you go back to some of the Combiner Wars, and you're like, man, yeesh. Hasbro's kind of stepped up their game at the sacrifice of the Cyberverse line, I would say that. So, anyway, thanks for watching this video. Until the next one, peace out.